You have some people that are regretting how they treated you in the past. And you have some people that are still trying to come into your life not knowing who you are, not knowing how they should cherish you. And see, you have some people that was from the past that messed up, and you have some new people in your life that you have to be aware of, because you can't just let everybody in your life, because when you did that, it didn't work out the same way that you thought it would work out. But you may have to end up cutting them off because they don't really appreciate you how you should be appreciated. And by this time, by now, you know your value. You know your self-worth. You know the energy you carry. You know who God says you are. You know what God says about you. And you've learned all of this by letting in the wrong people in your life. You've learned all of this by crying some tears alone. And you see, some people are seriously mad at you for moving on. You have some people from the past that are seriously frustrated that they didn't illustrate your downfall, that they couldn't write it into your story, that they couldn't be the author over your life when they left you and when you left them. You see, you are truly the chosen one. And throughout all of this time, you've been staying on a straight and narrow path. You've been seeking God. You've been staying with good intentions, with a good heart. You've been trying your best to do what's best. And you have some people that are still stuck in that old lifestyle. Your enemies, they went a totally different direction from where you are. You see, you got some people that, yeah, they may got the 9 to 5. They may be paying all their bills, but they're still living in the world. Yeah, they may can get their hair done when they want. Yeah, they may can get a nice shape up. Yeah, they may can afford the nice clothes. But their heart never changed. You see, you got some people that when they dealt with you, they experienced pure love. That should have changed them. That should have changed them because they got a chance to experience the peace of God when they experienced you. That should have changed them. But when you left, it actually destroyed them. Some people got madder at life when you left. When they wasn't holding on to you how they should have. When they never cared about you how they should have. When they wasn't supporting you how they should have. Some people got madder. And some people are in so much regret. Some people are so jealous that you kept going because people went a totally different direction. You chose to walk by faith. You chose Jesus. And when they walked out of your life, they walked into the wrong direction. They walked on the wrong path. A lot of people have backstabbed you. A lot of people are trying to break you because, truthfully, you are God's chosen child. A lot of people are trying to destroy you. A lot of people have tried to destroy you because you're God's chosen child. But you know something about you that you didn't understand until you had to learn and go through the sequences, until you had to learn and go through life, till you had to learn about yourself, till you had to learn about God and His plans, His purposes for you, His plans to prosper you. You didn't understand that God had your value. That's why people didn't acknowledge you for who you were. That's why people are now, they regret treating you how they treated you before. Because God hid your value. That's why some people couldn't appreciate who you were to them. Some people didn't see the gift in you. Some people didn't believe in you. If they knew what they knew now about you before, they would have held on to fight in your life a little longer, but it would have been fake. That's why God had to hide your value so you can get these imitators out of your life. You see, some people treated you how they wanted because they didn't know you were somebody to God. You may have been nothing to them, but you were something to God. You were somebody to God. And you know what? People thought you were going to break after the breakup. When y'all broke apart, when y'all decided to break apart, the relationship broke apart, when God decided to remove some people from your life, people thought you were going to break. They thought you were going to give up. They thought that you weren't going to continue to go. And after all things were against you, after all evil matters came against you, after everybody came against you, you didn't break. You didn't lose your foot. You didn't lose your balance. People didn't expect that about you. They expected you to fail. Can I be real with you? Their plot was to get you to fall. Their plot was to get you to be in disgrace. That's what their plan was. You want to know why? Because God made you look like nothing. When you were always something, when you were always somebody to God, but God made you look like nothing in the face of your enemies. And he did it for a reason. That's why you had to go through isolation. Your isolation, it wasn't punishment from God. It was protection. Your rejection from the world, it wasn't punishment from God. You being alone, it was protection. God made you look like nothing, so they treated you like nothing. God made them not see your worth, so they treated you like you were worthless. But you have a storm to carry. And I understand that. When they thought you were nobody, God always knew you were somebody. God always knew you were somebody. And you know what's something about you? You gave people warnings. You gave people warning signs. You gave people chances and chances. Time and time again. You gave people warning signs. You didn't just give up on people. You didn't just allow people to mess up and then you left. You allowed them to mess up and then mess up again and again. And then it's like, no matter how many times you allowed them to mess up, they still didn't figure it out. They still didn't figure you out. They still didn't change. And you gave people chances time and time again to the same people that wouldn't even give you a second chance if you asked for it, if you begged for it. You see, when people were through with you, they were done with you. When they were finished with you, when they took all they can take, after you taking all you can take, when they physically took all you can take, after you emotionally took all you can take, after all the emotional hurt, and when they walked away, they took your love, they took your time, your money, your peace, your energy. After they took all they can take from you, after you've taken all you can take from them, after all the beatings you've taken emotionally from them, when they walked away, they cleaned their hands of you. And they didn't expect you to get back up. They didn't expect somebody else to want to come and pour into you. They didn't expect you to be successful. They didn't expect you to win. They expected you to crumble. And you see, you gave people chances time and time again, chosen ones, to make up where they missed out, to equal the playing field. You gave people chances time and time again because you really wanted to ride for people. You really wanted them to be in your life. But people regret counting you out. People regret missing out on all that God has for you. People regret missing out on all that you are going to be and all that you are becoming. People regret underestimating you. I'm telling you. You got people that go on your social media and they just see how strong you just continue to grow. The person you become. You got people that are around you and they just see that how strong you just continue to be. And people definitely made a mistake. They definitely made a mistake when they gave up on you, when they ended it. But can I tell you something? When they were finished with you, God wasn't done. That's what they regret the most. Because they didn't understand that God was still working for you. They didn't understand that you were still working for God. They didn't understand that God wasn't done. They didn't understand that God had the final say so. That's how you continue to push. You continue to push through. That's how you keep going. Because when people were done with you, God wasn't. When people were finished with you, God wasn't finished with you, and they expected you to fail. But God, the glory of God has been revealed over your life, and it's about to be revealed over your life even more in these next seasons, in this season, in this winning season. You see, when people pushed you away, that you drew closer to God. And can I tell you something? You got to be real careful about the new people you allow in your life, the people you allow to have conversations with you. Because when people are not connected to you anymore, they start to lose in life. They start to lose in life. When people are not connected to you anymore, they start to fail in life. The moment they were connected to you, their skin was glowing. Because you was feeding into them, you were strengthening them daily. You were complimenting them. You was making them feel good about themselves. Not only that, you had the blessing of the Lord with you. But the moment people walked away from you, they walked away from the blessing of God. See, some people were only protected because they were under your provision. Some people were only protected. Some people were only being blessed because they were connected to you. Some people were only winning because you were the one. You were the chosen one. And people walked away from you and they thought that they had it all figured out, but they started to feel more miserable inside than they ever been. They started to regret losing you, the chosen one. They started to understand that you ain't giving up. You ain't giving up anymore. You ain't forgetting who you are anymore. And can I tell you something, chosen ones? Your comeback, it will end up being greater than your setback. The path you've walked, the places you've been alone, the things you've had to suffer through, the things you've endured, the conflict, the affliction, the disagreements, the opinions, the insults, the betrayals, the lies, the places you've been, they can't have a hold on the places you're going. Your comeback is going to be greater than the things that set you back, the people that set you back, the times even you set yourself back, even you set you back by allowing those relationships. And you want to know why people are mad? You want to know why people regret losing you? People are mad because they still in the same spot. And they ain't grow. They still hurting in their heart. While you're healing, while God is healing you. That's why isolation is important. Because that's where God chooses to heal you. That's where God chooses to strengthen you. That's where you will find the faith of God. That's where you will meet true faith. While people are still in the same misery, they in the same anger, people, they ain't changed a bit. They still as wicked, as nasty, and as evil as they are, as they were when you left. You've been growing time and time again. Every day you grow. Every day you grow closer to God. Every day you grow closer to your dreams. Every day you grow stronger. Every day you grow smarter. And people regret underestimating you. They regret walking out on your life too soon. But it's too late. It's over, and God is not done with you. He's not finished. And when people wash their hands with you, God was washing your feet. When people overlooked you, God was understanding you. God was looking out for you. When people underestimated you, God was estimating the time of your success and when it will hit and when it will happen.